Hey guys, it's Liz, and I'm here to share a special project with you today. A couple weeks ago, Miss Liberty 25 posted a video, and basically it was talking about Discount Paper Crafts having a design team call. And at first, I thought that was really cool. I'm like, maybe I should, submit my entry. And just as quickly, I dismissed the idea altogether. But anyways, a few days ago, I had an epiphany, believe it or not, and I realized that I always let my fears get the best of me. And I decided I am no longer going to allow my fears to basically stop me from doing what I want to do. So you know what? I'm going to submit this for the design team call. I'm going to give it a shot, and we'll see what happens. So I'm here to share with you this special project because I finally decided that enough is enough. I'm not going to be afraid. So here goes. So Cathie, this is my submission for your store, and I hope you like it. Hope you guys like it as well. But here goes. This is a, let's see. I started off by cutting cardstock at 5 1/4 by 10 1/2. It's just your basic black cardstock. But this is by Paper Tray Ink, and I like using their cardstock because it's a little bit thicker, and it just seems, I don't know, it's just like durable, and I really like working with their paper. So that's what I started off with my card base. Let me see, let's move this out of the way here. And okay, as you guys can see, I use the beautiful Graphic 45 papers, the Birdsong collection, which I just picked up a few days ago, and I could not wait to work with it. It is absolutely stunning, and I thought it would be perfect to make a beautiful card. So here we have it. And what I did is I just layered different pieces of the patterned paper. Here the back, this is a 5 by 5 patterned paper. And after that, I added another piece here, as you can see. And on this particular piece in the middle, I cut out a window just so I can ink the edges. I wanted like a shadow effect. So I did that there. And in the back, if you could see, there's also another piece of the patterned paper. Okay, then I used this pretty little braided trim all around the edges. Let me back this up so you guys can see that. Okay, I really like that trim. It's like a braided trim, really pretty. And then here we have a doily. It's just one of those little paper doilies from Michael's. I use that in the back. And then this image here was cut out from another one of the papers. I really love this image. She's beautiful, absolutely stunning. I inked all the edges with black soot. And let me bring you closer so you could take a look. I used glossy accents on all the little flowers here, the little cherry blossoms. At first I used Flower Soft, and it just didn't work out so well. It didn't give me the effect I wanted. So then I decided to just, use the glossy accents just to accent them out a little bit. I hope the camera picks it up. There we go, maybe that helps. It looks really pretty. And I also used these hinges here. I wanted to use the Graphic 45 hinges. I really like the way they look, but I don't have any. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a card using only items that I have so I don't have to run out and buy anything. So I decided to make my own little hinges. And these are, well, I didn't make them, but I altered the ones that I did have. These are little hinges that you can pick up like in the wood section of Michael's, for like little boxes and whatnot. And they're that really shiny gold. And I didn't like the way that they looked with the papers that I'm using. So what I did is I used antique gold rub and buff. Let me show you guys. And it's really thick, so it's got a little bit of a texture. If the camera picks it up. So I used that, and then I used a Q-tip to apply it on here because I wanted it to be like some parts to have a little bit more than others. Like some parts are smooth and some parts, are a little bumpy. There you go. Okay, and once that dried, then I used my finger to dab some black acrylic paint just in random spots. And then I quickly rubbed it with my finger. And I really like the effect that it gave because it looks dirty. It looks like a dirty, kind of like grungy little hinge. So I really like that. And I used, these are just two little brads that I used, the gold little brads, and I used the same effect, the ribbon buff and then the black acrylic paint on top. I didn't want to use the screws because I didn't want to, I didn't know how that was going to work out. The screws are pretty long, so the brads worked perfectly. I really like that. Let's see, there's two hinges there, really pretty. Okay, put this up here. And then let's see what I did. Here we fussy cut these flowers. It's a flower cluster from another, piece of the pattern paper. And I used foam tape to adhere that on here in the corner. And then we have some beautiful I Am Roses cherry blossoms right here. And I just left them white. Okay, I thought they'd go really well with the colors of the paper. So there's 3 of them there. And then again, in this corner, there's also another fussy cut flower cluster, and I just used 2 of the cherry blossoms down here, really pretty. And this image is really hard to tell from the camera, but it is dimensional. It's got some foam tape down under there. I wanted it to pop out a little bit from the doily. Okay, really pretty. And here we have a Prima. Those wood banners, and let me show you what they look like. This is what it looks like, and it's got some printed words on there. This one I believe said delightful or something like that. This is cherished. And what I did is, it obviously didn't go with the paper collection, so I adhered some paper from the collection onto the wood piece. I then inked all the edges with black soot. And this little brad was a different color. It was like a dark, maybe like a pewter. And I used the same ribbon buff technique on this, the antique gold, along with some black acrylic paint, so it can match better, and it goes well with the hinges. And what I did here, I just stamped the word loved. This is from a stamp by Prima. It's from the Fairy Belle collection, and I used some black embossing powder on that. Really pretty. See how shiny? Really, really nice. I really like this card. And let's see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. But let me show you the inside. I did finish the inside as well. I just adhered a piece of pattern paper on top and another one here at the bottom, as well as some cardstock. And then I backed it up with some more cardstock here, the black. And then also here's a border from the paper collection, and this just says Birdsong. I inked all the edges on that. And then here in this corner, I stamped, this is the Chinese symbol for love, I believe, and I stamped that on there using my Versamark. And then I used some embossing powder, some black embossing powder, really pretty. And there you go. So basically you can write your message here. Really, really nice. And the reason why I adhered paper on both sides, I just feel that it makes it sturdy. Like, it helps it to stand up. Sometimes when you put paper on just one side of the card, it seems like it makes it heavy, and it doesn't work out as well. So I added paper to both sides, and I just think it looks nicer. So here's my card. I am really proud of this card, actually. I put a lot of love into it, a lot of work. And simply because, honestly guys, I'm my worst critic. I really, really am. I've always been afraid, and I've always let my fear stop me from doing the things that I want. I gave up my pursuit of my dream of being on Broadway years ago because I was so scared. But anyways, guys, I'm tired of being afraid. This is my submission. Cathie, I hope you really like it, and I'd be honored to be a part of your design team. And you guys, I hope you guys enjoy my card. Good luck to everyone who's participating, and thank you so very much for watching, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.